Welp, we've done it again. 3 games in a row now, actually. We're once again new game Mondaying. It's becoming a habit. It's habit forming, which is how New Game Monday actually became a thing in the first place. But we're back. Uh, it'll be a while before we get another one of these again because the game we're starting tonight is kind of a long one. So we're gonna be at this a while, possibly a very long time if I get stuck on some of these puzzles. We're starting a game called Outer Wilds tonight. I keep wanting to call it The Outer Wilds because it came out, if I remember right, it came out around the same time as a game that we also streamed called The Outer Worlds. That's right, Jasmine, which was a good game and I enjoyed a lot. And so I thought that this one was called The Outer Wilds, but it's just Outer Wilds apparently. That's not super important, but as often as I get the two of them mixed up, that's something I learned when I was putting this one together and searching for the name, and it's just Outer Wilds. It's just Outer Wilds. I've been hearing about this game for I think literally years now, and I've somehow managed to avoid learning basically anything about it. So I'm very excited to finally like get a chance to play it. I decided ultimately not to put it off, as I originally was thinking of doing. It's gonna be Space Ace Summer. It's gonna be Space Ace Summer. It's basically been Space Ace year. We're just keeping it rolling. We're just
Look,
keeping
there's a
going.
lot of good space games.
There's so many good space games, and they keep making more of them. As I feel like I've said repeatedly, it's been like faux E3 all this week, um, and there hasn't been a single showcase that hasn't had like multiple good-looking space games, which I think just speaks to the strength of the meta genre. That's a sentence I just said out loud. let's just move on. You're right, Jasmine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should think things through. Space is in this year. Space is in this. Listen, a couple years ago it was death. Now it's space. It can be both. Also, hey Katie. So but yeah, so we're starting the Outer Wilds tonight. I did it. I did the thing. I put the back. We're starting Outer Wilds tonight. Um, I'm also kind of breaking a rule with this one. At least it's not Vikings. God, that was a weird time, wasn't it? That was just that was bizarre. Like some of these larger themes when they come and go, and they do like because we get waves where like now with space where we get a whole bunch of games on a theme, and sometimes they make sense because they're in response to like stuff that's happening. um and we don't need to go too much more into details about that, but like sometimes a thing will happen, and then like within a couple of years all of the games or all of the media or whatever will be kind of about that thing. And other times it's just like, hey, we haven't had dinosaurs in a while, and suddenly like everything is dinosaurs. um in related news, exoprimal anyway, but like every once in a while like there'll be waves of stuff that will come back through. Hi sweetheart. um and like it's kind of funny, like bell bottoms coming back around. It's kind of weird how things will move in waves like that. Vikings still felt like it kind of came out of nowhere, but it hit everything for yeah, like a really long time. That was so that one still is surprised me. I don't know why. I have at least one theory and I don't like it. But anyway, right? Okay, good. It's we're on the same page. I can tell you why Vikings are a thing, but you won't like it. Good. Okay, so I guessed right. Anyway, I think speaking of things we don't like, no, that's a terrible segue. Speaking of things that are necessary, before we get into this game, let's talk about content warnings. There, that's a better segue. Well, no, I wouldn't say all of them. We've had some. We've streamed some games that I would say have, well, they don't have all of them. We've streamed some games with more content warnings than this. There, that's what I was gonna say. Um, I'm not going to be a particularly good guide for the content warnings in this game because I've neither played nor watched Outer Wilds. I'm gonna be going into this sight unseen. So that's warning number one. The good news is, hey Al, the good news is, this game has been out for a while, and the people who have played it have been very kind and dutiful stewards of the content of this game. So, doesthedogdie.com has a remarkably robust entry for Outer Wilds with details beyond just the list that we've got here, itemizing and going into some more depth on a lot of the content warnings, down to specifics and scenes and things like that. Some of it references the DLC, which I'm not currently planning to go into. I guess we'll see. We have plenty of time before we have to worry about that. Right now, I'm just planning to do the base game. But stuff that I'm fairly confident is going to be a regular feature, because it's a space game and it's dealing with like survival in space. There's going to be lots of dealing with like running out of oxygen, so suffocation. There's dealing with gravity and like navigating planetary surfaces, so falling. Drowning apparently is a thing in here that we will have to worry about. Confined spaces, possibly being trapped in. There is at least some, possibly just in reference to or mention of death, including of children and parents. So forewarning that that's at least being talked about in some of the story elements here. There is apparently at least one element of jump scares. I think specifically in some of the water sections, there are apparently anglerfish that may apparently come out of nowhere. So I'm looking forward to that personally. But just forewarning that's there. There was mention that there is an attempted suicide that may only be in the DLC, so we may not run into that. But I wasn't able to tell from the notes if that's 100% only in the DLC, so I wanted to include that just in case. And there's apparently flashing lights, although I think that's only in the ending. So we shouldn't have to worry about that tonight, but just a forewarning that may be down the road. All right. I think that's the forewarnings. Jasmine, do you have anything you want to contribute? Such a look I get from you. Do you want to come over here and say hi? Do you want to just sit on top of the computer like always? She's very statuesque. At some point, when she's not looking, I'm going to ring up a second camera and just point it at her and just have a little picture in picture that I can turn on very subtly. Don't worry, she doesn't speak English, so she has no idea that's coming. All right, let's go ahead and get the game. Don't worry, I know you speak English. And we'll go ahead and get the game started. A game which I just realized I don't think I have actually taught OBS how to capture. So let's fix that first. There. I fix it. Look at that. That's some art. I do love the glove. I do love the like 3-fingered hand. Hey, September, hey stranger. Katie, that's a remarkably good recreation of the conversation that Jasmine and I were having just now. She really does love perching just on top of the computer, particularly when I'm streaming. Hi, baby. How are you doing? You know I'm talking about you. You can tell. I can tell that you can tell. I know that you know that I know that you know. I really do need to have a second camera just on your face. It's too good. It's too good. All right. Before we dive in, let's take a quick peekaroonie at what we're dealing with, because I have no idea. All right, we've got... I don't want controller vibration because it messes me up. Let's leave this stuff on for now because I don't know what any of it means. Sure, that all seems fine. I like freezing time. That volume seems a little low to me. Maybe we'll bump this back up. I'm gonna shut up for a second and let it play that cool banjo. Yeah, that's very, very quiet. All right, let's... Like, it's getting a little louder now, but it's still... Okay, quite a quiet intro screen. Okay, we'll leave it here for now. And if it stays, like, super quiet once we get into game, then I'll raise it in OBS. We'll leave that there. Everything is good. We can slow that in if we need to. That's just, we can change all this around. Do like customizable stuff there. Everything looks good here. Ooh, field of view. Cool. Oh yeah, I already tinkered with this. Aha! I've done it. That's as high as we can go on the FOV. We shouldn't dither ourselves on stream, so we will leave that alone. Alright. Here we go. New expedition. I appreciate the heads up. That's a hell of a prompt. It's very tiny in the middle of the screen, but it says wake up. Press X to pay respects. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Friend? Wait, hang on. Roast marshmallow? Roast marshmallow. Okay, hang on. This is the most important part of the game. Extend stick. Eh? Whoa! No! Okay, put it out. Yes! New marshmallow. Okay, now remember, very gently, very, very gently, above the flames. Eh? Just toast it. Just toast it. Bring it back. Perfect. Nailed it. Slate. Oh. Oh, I love them already. There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program. Suddenly, here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? All fueled up and ready to go. You sure you fixed the retro rockets? That was only problem one time. And then maybe a few times after that, but hey, no reason to dwell on the past, right? It's us. We are the Kerbal Space Program. It's like we're back in Rocket of Whispers all over again. Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever.
Or whatever.
Okay. Go this way. Yep. Woo. Hold and release. Oh, I got it. It's a... Hiya! We squat, jump. We sprint? We cannot. Or at least that's not the sprint. Ooh, we can walk, though. We can anti-sprint. Okay. There's not the thrust. Oh, there we go. Ooh! Oh no! Oh no, I broke it. Oh no. Oh! I definitely broke it. Oh my god. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. No, I got this. I got this. It's fine. Don't worry about it. There. Fixed it. Whoop, whoop. Let's reset that. No. I misunderstood which way forward was. There we go. See? Whoops, whoops, whoops. It's fine, don't worry about it. Whee! Perfection. Okay, I love watching it reset. Hey, Bedroad. You leave. Is the FOV too much? I can bring it down. We can... Where was that? That here? We can... There we go. Mika! Wow, that was just like the... It's just like the time the external fuel tanks exploded on re-entry. You'll be okay flying the big one, right? If I lie and say yes, will you let me do it? Y'all let me know if that's better. We can go further down if we need to. Porfy! Heyo, hatchling! I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure among the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Galsan open up a bottle of the good stuff. See, I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. That seems about right. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. I like this one. An iron stomach is the mark of a true Hearthian, my friend. Our hardy hunter-gatherer lifestyle stems from trial and error, by which I mean our ancestors survived eating a lot of bad things. That's a good point. I'm going to bring that down one more notch, and we'll just... Boom. There. There, that seems a little less distorted. Rutile! Rutile. Was that... One of the later gems in Steven Universe was Rutile, I think. You're actually blasting off at that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. No, I like the first one. All I know is, between the space program and Mika's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more often than they used to. Do you mind? I'm trying to have a conversation. Thank you. Satellite camera. Ooh. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently ordering Timberhearth Satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. All right. Forward snapshot and rear view snapshot. Ooh. It's the rear view. Yeah, this is all just timing. Uh-huh. Oh, I love this. Show me what's ahead here. Oh, there's the geyser. Or no, it's a different geyser, I guess. Ooh, pretty. It's like a slideshow of the whole planet, or at least the equator of it. Postcards from orbit. Oh, good stuff. What a cute game. Excuse me. This pilot seat, used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar, is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Yeah, that sounds about right. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Harthian history. Aw, adorable. Root towers for the conjoined twins. Thank you. That's what I thought I remembered. That was a good arc. I do have a flashlight. It's even on the button I assumed it would be on. This is like, I'm assuming that this is just the like parts of the astronaut suit, but displayed as they are, this is kind of a haunting arrangement. It just kind of looks like an astronaut ghost. Uh-huh. Alright. Neat. Got our own little museum. Let's keep talking to people. Hello, friend. Marl! So it's launch day, huh? Hal's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. Wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. The launch pad is flammable? Nice try. We all know you have it out for that tree. This one is cute. This one is the one that I was worried about. I don't actually know that this one is true. We're gonna go for the middle option. Nice try. We all know you have it out for that tree. What? No, I just think it's in the way and someone ought to chop it down, you know? Specifically me. You think this has to do with that time I fell out of it, broke my arm? That was when we were hatchlings. Who would hold a grudge for that long? Amazing. Hang on a second. I have a terrible idea and I have to try it now. That geyser has been bugging me this whole time. The launch pad being flammable seems like more of a problem for the people behind you. It could be a problem for someone in the rocket. Depends on how flammable and how fast it goes up.
I mean, there was that SpaceX rocket like a month ago.
Well, yeah, I mean that was less of a flammable problem and more of a like an issue. Let's go. Well, that's gone now. Can we? Where is it? Hey, Bob. Where is it? No, but seriously, it's somewhere else now. It's deep within the earth. Anybody else remember that movie, The Core? No reason. Okay, well, I had to try that once. And I blocked the telescope with it. Whoop, oh, no, I gotta ding the telescope, though. Okay, that's just fun. They shouldn't let me play with models. If your rocket isn't fast enough to escape burning wood, you might have bigger problems. I mean, fair. You have to sit on the launch pad a long time before you hit escape velocity. Beesh. Okay, so we can't go in any of the houses, it looks like. Which will save some time. Oh yeah, are you Banjo friend? Alright, there's Marl, so we haven't missed anyone. Nice! Your name is Nice! Or Nace? I'm gonna go with Nice. I like Nice better. If you don't build a flame trench for your rocket will build one for you. I love the idea of backwoods rocket science. Yeah. Yeah. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? That won't be what I'll open with, but yeah, I can work my way up to that. Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Oh, sure. I made all their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's Chert's drums, Rybek's banjo, and Gabro's flute. You meant musical instruments. I was thinking like scientific, like... You meant like a banjo. Chert's drums, Rybek's banjo, and Gabro's flute. Okay. We have a quest. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course, though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space, that'll be one of the space program's other travelers. Oh, that's cool. So if we hear music in space, it's another astronaut. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Oh. Oh, I love this already. You know, I haven't tried to talk to anybody twice yet. That's silly of me. Trouble is, every time a Hearthian leaves for outer space, that's one less musician in our orchestra. Oh. Yeah, where's the observatory? It's questions like that what make us worried about you going up into space on your own, you know? Okay, it's a little rude. Observatory is up the path behind the waterfall. A couple of signs marking the way, but really, you just keep going up and then hook a right when you get to the Zero-G cave. Zero-G cave? Oh, that'll be fun. I'm gonna guess that's a walking around in no gravity tutorial. Alright. Cool. Let's talk to Marl again, now that I know I can get more dialogue. Tree's got it coming. Excellent. You swing by the moon, say hi to Esker for me. Okay. Okay, so we can narc on Marl. Sure, Marl is plotting to cut down the big tree again. Hang on, I gotta do that better. Marl is plotting to cut down the big tree. Again. I suppose it's my duty as mayor to stop them. Again. When Marl fell out of that tree and broke their arm, I suspect they might have also hit their head on the way down. Are you going to watch the launch? Of course. I'll be watching from a safe distance, obviously, and mostly to make sure nothing catches fire. But watching nonetheless. Do you really worry that the space program will burn the village down? Only constantly. You learn to live with it. Boy, that's a mood. You also learn to sleep with a bucket of water next to your bed, just in case. Rutile, we're gonna get along just fine. Oh, the astronaut's returns. Tell me, what can I do for you? Any new dirt? And by this I mean both gossip and literally any new dirt. I'm hoping to teach Esker to tap trees next time they return from the Addle Rock. If they bring me lunar sap, I can attempt moon wine. Alright. All kinds of quests. What are you up to? I just finished sealing up another batch of sap wine for aging. I like to begin aging a batch on the day of a significant occasion, you know? That's why there are so many bottles labeled structural collapse and house fire. Amazing. God, this is fantastic. Ah. Alright. There's so much. This whole stream might just be walking around this town in circles. Alright, well there's a sign leading the observatory. Something about a zero-G cave. More people to... Yeah, there was just a whole bunch of people to talk to. Look at them. Look at them all. They're fantastic. Hi there. Okay, so we've learned that once we get in the rocket and leave, there's musicians out there to find. If we hear music once we're out in space, that means there's another astronaut nearby. So that'll be our cue, which I think is fantastic. I've been so enraptured by this, I have completely lost track of what y'all are chatting about. Let me catch up with you for just a moment and we'll dive back into more. Throwing water on electrical or oil fire? Not a good idea. Yeah. I imagine it's more of when the fire spreads to all of these wooden houses. Also a metal or chlorine fire. Yeah. What was that line about the substances I will not work with? Where it's like, and that gives you a metal fluorine fire. The best way to deal with that is a good pair of running shoes. First time I saw this game, it was free and low poly. Boy, it's come a long way, huh? I probably know some people for whom I would buy a bottle of structural collapse. Yeah. You get to come back after leaving. That's it. I have no idea. Although the fact that the winemaker, whose name I've forgotten in this sea of names, mentioned the lunar sap, makes me think that we will come back here at some point. I just don't know if it'll be soon or very late. Alright, we got Tephra and Galena. Galena? Galena. Tephra and Galena. Hello, astronaut! If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Sure, let's play. Woohoo! Okay, here are the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios, and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. Tutorial time. Equip signal scope. That's... Well, I mean, that is... Yeah, fair enough. Ooh, okay. Neat. It sounds so pretty. Ah, I see you over by the waterfall. Pardon me, friend, I'll be back. How do I get to you? Hey, hiya! Aw, you found me! Yeah-ha-ha! You found me! Sorry. But my hiding spot was super good. Don't forget, you have to find both of us, okay? Yeah. Neat. Okay, whoop! There's a gap there. Can I go in water? Yes. Listen, it's important that we answer this question now. Somewhere around here. Oh, right over there. But probably up. Up this way? We're not interested in giving you hints or spoilers because that's the game, but are you interested in having out loud questions answered? I'm gonna, for this one, follow the rules of Hey Chat. So I'm gonna ruminate on loads of stuff. But unless I do the Hey Chat thing, if you know the answer, I would appreciate just I won. I'm happy. I would appreciate just keeping mum on that. But thank you very much for asking. Oh, the tiny voice. The little tiny voice. Oh, I love it. Thanks for playing with us. Alright, so we have this thing. And... Woo. Okay. That's very far away, huh? Our Wild Adventures. Got it, okay. Alright. Oh, that's neat. That's a harmonica. That's feldspar. And some whistling. Okay, cool. Brain already a little bit of buzz. We left another person that we met way over here while we were doing hide and seek. Oh, that's extremely cool. Spinel! Wow, we're meeting all of the gems. Fish and rhyme. Singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater? Guess I'll be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. That big water planet, Giants Deep? That's where I'd go. Maybe seemed like the most obvious question on the planet, but why's that? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep, and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giants Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They needed to go deeper. They traveled down and down. But suddenly, Gabbro couldn't go any further. Giants Deep has a current you couldn't pass through. I underestimated how boring this would be. Goodbye. Yeah, Giants Deep has a current you can't pass through. Sure, okay, but shut up a minute. This is the good part. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast! Wow, these are all quite good. I do kind of just like, ah! Versus, is that all true? And was there sapwine involved during Gabbro's campfire story? But no, I think we just leaned into this with, ah! I mean, that's what Gabbro said anyway. Whatever it was, it freaked Gabbro out pretty good. Anyone wants to hear new stories at the village campfire, you know? Make sure you bring some back with you. I absolutely will. Fishing song, fishing song. Geez, I think my bait is wrong. I'm looking for hornfells. Which I don't know what they are, but let's just go with it. Oh, them? I bet today's haul they're in the observatory. Not that I've caught anything yet, but if I had, I'd definitely bet it. Hornfells is pretty much always in the observatory. Neat. Okay, I gotta stare through this water for a moment. That's a nice effect. That's a very nice effect. Well done. Y'all, I like this game already. We're not even in space. Like, we're just hanging out in a town. I got a frequency gun that finds like music in space. It's great. I love it. I like space. I like ground. Okay, so there's the Zero G cave, which we've been told leads to... I mean, that's the observatory. But that, like, just toe to tip, that's an observatory. I don't know if it's the observatory. That's the Zero G cave that we were told to go through. This is someone throwing rocks. They've made sure that they have a supply. Arcos? Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Ghostin said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling, 'cause ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter is awesome. Ghost matter is super cool. It'll burn the heck out of you. You shouldn't be throwing rocks in there. Ghost matter is dangerous. You know, ghost matter is how Tektite lost their foot, right? I'm gonna go with this one. You know, ghost matter is how Tektite lost their foot, right? Whoa, really? That is so cool! We're gonna be best friends, Arcos. Okay, gotta go out on the little, like, tree fort over here. Friend! Hello, friend. Moraine, I heard about you. Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? I'm using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. It's set to the Outer Wilds Adventures frequency, so I can pick up the traveler's music. Last night I heard Rybek's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. Hope that means they're safe. Hey, quick pause. Can I say how much I appreciate that I think every pronoun we've heard so far has been they, and I think that's cool as shit. I can hear different planets too. Depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Completely agree. Now, is that a planet? What is that actually? That's kind of cool. That's definitely a something, whatever it is. Ooh, there's a thing. That's nearby. That's the moon. That's got to be Esker. Alright, so the whistle is Esker. That'll be good to know for later. Haven't you been up this tree for a while? I'm concerned Marl will cut down this tree if there's no one in it, so I don't want to leave it for too long. That's good thinking. That's... I like Moraine. Moraine's smart. Mayor Rutal says Marl isn't supposed to cut it down, but I don't think they see eye to eye with this. Eyes to eyes on this one. I'll still watch your launch, though. I'll have a good view from up here. Any good sounds from space today? There are! My signal scope is set to Outer Wilds Venture frequency, so I'm listening to the Traveler's music. Last night I heard... Okay, so we got the same. Signal scopes are extremely cool, and you know what? So are you. Hang on. Is that a flute? It's like a weird breathy oboe or something. Wait. That's a banjo coming into... That's a banjo. Can we line them all up? There's the drums. There's the whistle. Oh, that's awesome. Do we have an instrument we play? I don't think so, at least not yet. I saw smoke coming from Young Bark Crater up north and figured I should go check it out. You can use the scout launcher, just please don't break it while I'm gone. Fair enough. Wait, hang on, give me that again. Young Bark Crater up north. Alright. Danger! Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter. A strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eyes. I'm pretty sure I just saw it. Good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through... Yeah, that. I just saw that. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Fair enough. Alright. Use the camera. I get a... Alright. Feels like it's mostly over in this direction specifically. Oh, it's because you're throwing rocks, that's why. Ooh, there we go. That's a good snapshot. I wonder if we can get a portable camera to see where it's coming from. Cussin! Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? Right, like you weren't nervous for your first flight. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. Hey, don't worry about it. Your nerves are between you, me, and the vast endlessness of space. But really, you'll do fine out there. I'd worry more about that ship if I were you. Hopefully that lunatic Slate at least fixed the retro rockets. So, listen. There's a satellite, which is definitely not a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the Zero-G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute Zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space.
Tutorial.
Listen, I'll take all the tutorials I can get. One repaired satellite coming up. Cool, get to it, and try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch.
Do it.
You know what? That's too late to not do that now. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. So far, this game is great. And we're just getting started. Look at this. I'm gonna just turn the light off. Look at this. I want to just live here. Okay, let's go fix the thing. Welcome to space. Inner space. That was an okay movie. Okay. Suit up. Nom 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 nom. Okay, so we have our HUD. It just slapsolutely abs. Very good. Alright. So... everybody get ready for me to not be great at this. Okay, alright. I lied, I rule. Okay, so... here we go. Friend? Tough! Your name is Tough. Hi, Tough. Hey, nice of you to drop down. I'm getting... I like gimme the dirt. Asked of a miner. Whole new context. Give me the dirt. Some fresh dirt? Not much happening down here lately. Let me think. Come to think of it, Tektite saw something crash outside of the village crater earlier. That's new and different. Oh, hey, how about that? Yeah, they were on Firewatch. Also a decent game. With the old scout launcher and saw smoke, so they went to check it out. Safety first, right? No, I'm kidding. I said that to Tektite once. Pretty rude how long they laughed for, if you ask me. Alright. Okay, so if we fall while wearing the suit, we auto-coast. That's good to know. Okay. There we go. Neat! I want to go up there. I want to be where the thingies are. I want to see what they are. I should have thought these lyrics through. Alright, so we're gonna track my fuel there. I'll make sure I don't run out of it. I don't actually know how long this cave is. Having weird, like, Astroneer flashbacks. A game I've recently gotten back into. Ooh, no. Oh, no. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Okay, got it. Nope, give me that again. Oh, left stick is lock on. Got it. Okay. I see, I see, I see. Alright. Okay. Got it. And then... Wow, this really is just... This is just Deliver Us Mars now. Alright, so now we just need to find the next break, I guess? Any idea where it might be? Is it further in? Is it... Let's keep looking around this one. Oh, there it is. Found it. Ah, I see it, I see it. Oh, and there's one inside. Okay, cool. Whoop, 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 whoop. How do I... Nope. Left is down. Left is down. Got it. Got it. Okay. Beautiful. Alright. And back. Oh, let's go. One. Lock on. Whoop, 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 whoop. Up. There's our fuel. Fuel is fine. Oxygen is great. The tape is very cute. I like that a lot. Held together with duct tape. It fits the whole aesthetic of this game so far to have that be our repair. Oh, these controls actually feel great. Woo-hee-hee. Oh, almost. Almost. Oh, I felt like it was going to be so smooth. But no. Alas. Alack. And there. Yep. I love that it puts it away, like, piece by piece like that. That's very cute. Oh, that was fantastic. Okay, I immediately feel better about my ability to navigate this game. Because that felt smooth. I'm sure we're going to have to be dealing with, like, much more frantic stuff. But, like, at least that went well. Oh, nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful. I was just saying this, Gossen. Be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember you're training and trying to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you, got it? No promises! Goodbye! This game is so cute! It's probably going to destroy me. But in the meantime, I'm just enjoying it. Is that a crank? For what? For why? Who cares? Let's go. There's the launch tower. Alright. Okay, so... Hornfels, Gossen, Feldspar, Esker, and Slate. Got it. Alright. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members. Clockwise from top left. Hornfels, Gossen, Feldspar. Slate and Feldspar, pardon me. Blech. Can't read. Big thanks to these additional founding members of Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we would never have gotten off the ground. Matthew. Oh, it's the thing. It's the thing. I love the thing. I love when they do the thing. Admiral's Ventures, Timber Hearth's first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. That's a very interesting qualifier. They completed the first orbit around Timber Hearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Attlerock. Intentionally launched into space. Hey, Hal. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? The translator tool's inaugural flight, too. So excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh, jeez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm terrified. I have been terrified of streaming this game for like a year, and we're finally doing it. I'm excited, but more than that, I'm terrified. Don't let me make you nervous. You've been training for this day since you were hatchlings, remember? You'll do great, I promise. So what's the dirt? Oh, finally someone asked us that. I love it. At the reversal. You here to see the new Nomai statue? Yeah, of course. Heh, I knew you'd want to see it before you headed off. Hornfield's just finished prepping it for display today. Amazing, isn't it? Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like. I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know? And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Jeez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? There is goat. Is goat. I love that is goat. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago, and also were goats. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appeared to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where this species came from or what happened to them. I'm sure that's fine and won't be a tragic story waiting to be unveiled later. Future site of our next exhibit. If you've enjoyed your time with Outer Wilds, please consider supporting our planned museum expansion. Our quest to explore the furthest reaches of our solar system wouldn't be possible without generous visitors like you. We thank you profusely for your support, and we hope to see you again soon. Cute. That's just some ball bearings in a pit. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. Ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Attlerock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Okay, that's neat. That's a neat exhibit. Hello? For you. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Though this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Hello? This is... No, wait. There? Okay. Untranslated Nomai writing. Alright. Okay. Oh, it's this one. Got it. Cassava. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. How do I... Oh, got it. Felix. Fortunately, the Attlerock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. For all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Interesting. Okay, so each line... But this isn't the thing, maybe. Just these things. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder what this is. Alright, I have to get used to that. Yeah. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Knowing what I know about how human archaeologists catalog sometimes knowingly, human artifacts. Reading this with a certain slant. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system? Or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. We'll just call this a religious object. It's a device for grinding corn, Andy. Why would you think anything else? Ah, more pottery shards, yeah. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. I love it. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Something became of them. It's probably fine. Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Adderwild's ventures. Oh no. Oh no, it's Eclipse phase. Oh no. Allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. It's the Pandora Gates, don't worry about it. For example, the little scout, the Scooty Puff Jr., now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. Okay, that's neat. I do like that as an explanation for a game mechanic, even though it probably wasn't necessary, but it's still cute. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion. It was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Hey guys, remember when we played that Prey game? The other Prey game? Well, there's us. We can see ourselves. Cool. Oh, these are pretty. Love it. Is this the same thing from the other side? Yes, okay. This is the anglerfish. This will be the jump scare later, I guess. Anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to Dark Bramble. Appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. Got it. Now I understand. Ooh, okay, this will actually be very useful. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. Yaha. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. The core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. The star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into an even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Church's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. Okay, so I misread this. I thought that this was going to basically be telling us about, like, the planets out there so that I'd be able to identify them when we got going. This is the stages of our own star. If the game is telling us about the stages leading up to supernova, I have concerns. Why is the game telling us about the stages leading up to supernova? Don't answer that, but like, I have concerns. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation? What? The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play. But Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed. What? Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. Ah, yes, good. Let's write that down. Hi, I'm so sorry to have disturbed you. I'm going now. I will leave you in peace. I'm just going to back away slowly, and I'll go out the way that I came in, and I'm so sorry to have disturbed. I'm sorry. I'm leaving now. I'm going. I'm sorry. I'm bye. Oh, Yibahaga. That was remarkably effective. It's just a rock. The rock cannot hurt you. SCP material, God it is. Ooh, Hornfels observations. This is incredible. At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. That's completely valid. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? Hornfell, I presume. Hornfells, pardon me. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations, and I don't know why I turned you into Doc Brown immediately, but we're stuck with it, so we're going. And local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? This is the most dialogue options they've given us, and I think that's cruel. Going to learn more about the Nomai. I'll meet up with the other travelers. This is the one I was thinking of until I got here and met Hal and learned all that stuff about the civilization that came before. I want to go somewhere no one's gone before. All right, have very Star Trek of you. Think I'll start with something small. I don't know. I'm gonna wing it. I wish I could do September's voice for from Arcade Spirits, the beautiful Sonic the Hedgehog. I can't replicate it to the same degree, but the I'm gonna wing it would be just perfect here. This is clearly the objective, but this is the thing I'm actually gonna do. So let's just be honest. You're going to check in with them, aren't you? Not a bad plan. No one knows the solar system better than our astronauts. Let's see. Church is on the Hourglass Twins, Ryback is on Brittle Hollow, and Gabbro is on Giant's Deep, last I checked. And, well, there's Feldspar, obviously, but of course, we don't know where they are, or if they're even alive. Feldspar has been lost for a very long time, I'm afraid. On a more cheerful note, you'll find Esker stationed on the Adder Rock. They're not a traveler so much as a lunar local, but I'm sure they'll appreciate a visit nevertheless. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a lunch. I'm ready to get off this rock. I'm ready to die in space. The two genders. I'm ready to get off this rock. Excellent. You'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Okay. Oh, it's Morse code? Dash, 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 dot, dot, dash, dot. Okay, got it. Love it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's go. Does anyone remember where we parked? That's the rock. We said we would leave the rock in peace. I'm leaving the rock in peace. I'm leaving. I'm sorry, Mr. Rock. I left the rock in peace. I left the rock in peace. And then what? Hi? I'm gonna go launch a rocket now. Did you just download my brain? If so, could you hang on to it till I get back? Because there's a very real chance that rocket is gonna blow up on the launch pad. Did you hear that the pad is flammable? I don't think anyone here knows what they're doing. So if you could hang on to my brain for me, I might need it in just a second. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Okay, bye now. Bye now. Bye now, good God. Bye now. Bye. Love your horns. Okay, I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run. Okay, this game became a lot in a hurry. Do you have enough ghosts for the launch? Thanks, Bob. That's your brain and my brain are on the same. We apparently fenced in all the ghosts from what the game told us we. Clearly, what John needed to do in the other game was just build a fence, I guess, and then aim a camera at it. I just want to say, good luck. We're all counting on you. Hey, so did you get a good look at that Nomai statue? The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes opened, and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking. No, that statue is definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did. But why? Hornfels tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'd be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabbro's, you know, Gabbro, so maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Geez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about the statue, okay? Good luck, and safe flying. If that's just how, like, the game saves data, that's spectacular. We haven't been able to go into a single door. No, okay. I had to try one more on the way out. Tephra! Hello, astronaut. Are you going into space today? You're going into space and never coming back like Felspar did? Don't worry, I'll come back. That's what Felspar said too, but they never did. Hornfels will be pretty sad if you don't come back, like how sad it makes them to talk about Felspar. So you should make sure you don't get lost in space too. Okay, cool. Good pep talk. Thanks, Tef. Hey, Slate. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. Can I just get back to where we started? I missed the simpler times when we were roasting marshmallows and I didn't know about goat god statues, and my biggest worry was not burning my marshmallow.
Why would you not burn your marshmallow? That's how you make marshmallow.
No, you want a little crispy. You want a little crispy on the outside.
Straight in,
No, you don't. No, you want a little crispy on the outside, just right. A little. You want like a creme brulee kind of situation. Thanks, Slate. You're the best. By the way, if I blow up, I don't blame you. Also, please get my memories out of the goat god statue. Okay, bye. You are our friend, but you are wrong. I respect you all. Oh yeah, that's a space-worthy vessel if I've ever seen one. Look at that. That's you got the wood paneling. I got some rope. Some just some just little loose bits just hanging off there. Got that's just a bucket. That's just a bucket. One of the thrusters is a bucket. You can't fool me. That's A plus work, Slate. Love what you've done with the place. You need the charcoal in your diet when you're drinking in the woods. Okay, now that's a fair point. From a practical perspective, I see what you're saying. I'm naming my next Pathfinder character Creme Brulee. Well, there's a lot going on in here. Alright, so there's... Buckle up, that's so good. Oxygen refill. Spot a tree, walk toward it, enjoy. Oh, look at this place. Oh. I'm trying to take it all. A little scout, yes. All right, there's our. I mean, we should probably suit up. Is the suit up just for going out, or do we think that this is also? I would assume we want to suit up, even when we're in the ship. That just seems prudent. Okay, here's the thing I wanted. Okay, so Timber Hearth, that's us. Adarok is the moon. All right, there's somebody on the Hourglass Twins. Somebody on Brittle Hollow. Giant's Deep is where Gabbro's at. And then, what is it? Dark Bramble is where the silly the anglerfish are. The Interloper, I guess, is a comet. Looks like just from the shape of it. Good to know. Use ship log. That'll be handy. Okay. We've got the gravity crystal in here. That's neat. All right. Whew. Well. Oh, so we can go to a, like, exterior camera? So, like... Oh! Ooh, okay. Alright. So if we do, like... Eh. So... And then... It didn't catch fire! Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, and we have a little, like, altimeter on the right. Oh, that's so good. Oh. We can just float around. All right, so I don't need that when I'm in the ship, but we can just hang out at it. Ooh, hi there. Oh, there's not much auto in that pilot, huh? Okay, so I misunderstood what autopilot was doing. Good news is, I think I understood what the goat was doing. So that's good. I was hoping the autopilot would let us just get up and walk around. How did I get back here? Didn't I already lift off? The modifications I made to those rockets, there's no way I would have missed that. I want to ask how you got the launch codes, but since you have them, get a move on. I want to see whether the new copy stays attached during liftoff. Alright, well, let's try that again. Alright, this time, I guess I will get further into orbit. Because we were still clearly in... Alright, so that. Really thought I was further away from the planet, but maybe not. Let's just get all the ways away. Okay. If I just let go, am I coming back? No. Alright. Alright. Now then. Okay, there we go. Neat. Better. Okay. Alright, let's not wander into the sun if we can help it here. Got headlights, that's good. Okay, so we can lock onto different planets here, that's cool. Alright. Alright, well, let's head to the moon. There's our map. Okay. You are here. Zoom? Alright, that's... There we go. Stick. Perfect. Aha! That's what I wanted. Now then. Going around the sun. Let's see if we can land on the moon and deliver us the moon. Is that the interloper? I feel like I see a tail of a comet out there. At some point I feel like, woo, we're gonna have to get away from Dark Bramble. At some point I feel like we're just gonna let the planet come back around again. I don't feel like I'm getting... I feel like I'm getting further away from it instead of closer to it, and that doesn't seem correct. Okay, there we go. Now remember, do not go through the sun to get to your destination. Nope, I don't want to do that. How do I go up? There we go. There's my uppies. Oh god. Oh god. Ooh-da-da. Thank you, Pedro. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Alright, so there's a certain amount of just like predictive thrust going on here. Kind of have to aim it where we want to have... No, I don't want to go there. I want to go here. Unfortunately. Let's just let the computer do it. Now, yeah. Slow? Slow? Okay. Alright. Okay, I think we're down. Are we down? We're down! Aha! Suit time. You're not very good at Lunar Lander, were you? I think I just didn't understand how, until I started doing it, how the game wanted to do that versus how the, like, personal jetpack worked. Once I understood how the relative thrust worked, it made sense. I was operating under the wrong set of assumptions. Moon time! What was my signal scope? There we go. Somewhere around here there is should be a very close by signal. Nope, not the harmonica. Where's the whistler? There you are. Inside the moon somewhere? Are you around the moon? Did I land on the wrong side of the moon? Okay. What's my oxygen usage here? Whoop. You get a feel for relative gravity here. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Slow it down. Gravity's pulling us more sideways than down, which is interesting. Okay, if they're over there, let's actually change our landing. Okay. There is the chair. Chair is here. Boop. Can we? Okay, so we can't have the signal thingy out while we're here. But I can kind of guesstimate. Aha! Aha! That's a structure. I just need to not, like... Okay, so I want to... Ow, ow, ow. Come on. And do that. Settle. Okay. Landing gear damage. Neat. Love that. Off to a good start. Yeah. Landing gear. Fix. Alright. Where's our Whistler? Still inside the moon somewhere. Put the light on. Whoop. There they are. Friend! You don't need a suit. Do I need a suit? I mean, I'm assuming I don't need a suit. Maybe I don't need a suit. I figured being on the moon, I needed a suit. I'm gonna keep assuming I need a suit. Maybe Esker is just built different. Oh, hey, it's you! Ground Control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Was that you whistling? Seems lonely up here. What is this place? I'm gonna say Marl says hi. Heh. Marl's probably the only one who remembers I'm up here. I should go see the big lug soon. Don't tell them about this, but sometimes I throw my little scout down to make sure Marl isn't doing anything stupid. I worry that big tree in the village would stand a chance otherwise. I love how everyone knows about Marl's beef with the big tree. Don't go! I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfels and Gosen mostly, and they radio up to chat now and then. And when ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. They forget about you? I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers since I'm always in one place. And it's not so bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system, let alone in our village. Don't the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Ryback feels about unnecessary spaceflight. What is this place? Very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? Oh, that's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the outer ships tend to fall apart a lot. Like, more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also cut down the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from Timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. Talk to you later. Hooray! Alright, back to the ship. There we go. the other landing gear okay? Alright, so it's just that one. Yung Hiya. Shoot away. Alright. I think that's where we'll go ahead and call it a night.
No, just a little longer.
No, we gotta call it a
I
stream.
promise.
No, we gotta call it a stream. Alright.
Just 10 more minutes.
No. Reset the loop. Reset loop.
Just 10 more minutes.
No, we can't.
No.
No. Alright. Go ahead and bug up. There we go. Alright. Well, that's the start of our weird journey in Outer Wilds. We'll pick this one up again next time and find another member of the Travelers and see what they're up to. And but hey, we made it to the moon. So that's exciting. And I learned about how spaceflight works in a whole new game. So I'm very excited for this game. I have no idea what awaits us. Apparently there's the fact that, like, when we crash landed and clearly died, there was new dialogue about it. I feel like we could have explored more. I'm sure we'll get a chance to. I'm sure we're gonna crash and die again. We'll ruminate on that more the next time it happens, but that'll be for Thursday. So we'll be back with more of this 8 p.m. Eastern on Thursday night. In the meantime, check out our full stream team schedule at schedule.truck.community to see all the streams that our stream team is getting up to and when they're happening and on what days, at what times, with links to their respective channels and all of that good stuff so that you have stuff to tide you over in the meantime. Speaking of the meantime, thank you, Bad Road. That's an evergreen quote that applies to more than just space games, really. I had a thought and now it's gone. Nope, I got it again. Hang on, I just spotted... Was our ship on the moon on the launch screen originally? Or is that there because that's where we landed? I genuinely can't remember. Anyway, the point is, in just a moment here, if all is well on the network front, over at twitch.tv/SquirrelLily, September and Stranger and Katie, I believe, are going to be playing some more Arcade Spirits: The New Challengers. Y'all let me know in chat if plans have changed, so far as I know. Excellent. So we'll send a raid their collective way here in just a moment. You'll just hang out and chat, and you'll get forwarded automatically to some more delightful content. And that's that on that. Check out the schedule for more good stuff if you are interested in such things, and who doesn't like good stuff. Yeah, I have no idea, honestly, what's coming in this game, but so far it seems cute as hell. And I love that we have like a sound sensor thing to track based on music, and I'm sure and again, no one confirm or deny this, but like I'm confident that we're going to be able to track at least one signal that isn't one of the musicians that's already been named. And I'm very excited to find the like mystery signal. Plus there's a whole thing about the Nomai. Like there's this whole other civilization and what happened to them. And the weird rock that moves whenever it's not being observed. The Heisenberg rock, the Heisen rock. There are many mysteries. So we'll figure out what's going on with all that, won't we, Arthur? But that'll have to wait till Thursday. For now, on to Arcade Spirits over on the SquirrelLily channel. And that's it for me. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Have a wonderful week ahead. And I will hope to see you next time. Good night. Good night, buddy.